Alright, how everybody doing? How y'all doing? It's D Ross here. New update to the rat room. Major update actually. So you want to breed rats? I'm gonna show you, a little insider of how I do it. I'm not saying it's the perfect way, it's the best way, but this is how I do it. This is what I learned. Along the way, it's been some very trying trials and tribulations. I wanted to stop for a while when I first got into it. Well, actually after, but kind of when I first got into it as well too, because I got overwhelmed. Like, I didn't expect for it to take off and for me to do so good in production. I only had a few snakes at the time and not even enough room. But as you can see, if you look over here to your right, my left, this is one of the first racks right here. So it's like a 6-tier rack. So you got your automatic watering system, gravity fed water system right there, 5-gallon bucket, pink, cancer awareness. So here's some of the things I use, like that's like a little sifter right there, flour sifter, put the food on top over here and everything. So I'm gonna show the racks off real fast. It's just a 6-tier rack. All right, then back here, this was the most recent project. It's like the most recent project, so it's like it's only 4 levels here now, so it's not even complete. So I'm not even showing you the completed, thing, but it's this is 4 levels high. It's 4 and 4, so really it's going to be 6 and 4, or 4 and 6, however you want to call it. So it's going to be like 6 levels with 4 drawers across on each level. But right now I only have 4. I still have 2 more to assemble. As far as the wire mesh stuff here that we use, or wire mesh, or they call it hardware cloth as well. So if you go buy it at Home Depot, I'm just gonna show you a couple of things on YouTube. If you go buy it at Home Depot, I saw this one. I bought 2 foot by 25 feet, and it was a half inch. So 19 gauge half inch. So the most major recent thing that really helped with the production of the ASFs, because I had another maternity rack that I was using for the rats, and then it was really just like a mouse breeder and an ASF breeder rack, but ended up not really working out too well. The mice were getting out of the half inch, and I tried to use the 1/4 inch, which was really just too small to put food on top. So you put the food in there. Even if you made a hopper for it, you put the food in there. The tubs was so shallow, there's really no way to hook it up on the 1/4 inch mesh. So what I had to do, like I kept a lot of chew-throughs. I had these, can't find the buckets, but yeah, I had these buckets here. I bought these from Walmart. Still got stuff here. I'm not ashamed to show you, but yeah, just chewing through it like crazy. And the ASFs was doing so much damage. I probably was buying, like, at the very least about 20 a week. Can you imagine buying 20 a week? So like, Larry got hundreds of these here. So I kind of like broke that down, disassembled it. So I got that. So now the major rack here, you can pan to the left, to their left here, and this was the ARS rack. So you got 10 levels. You got 5 slots, so it's not filled up. It's too empty up here. So like everything from where here, and like 1, 2, 3, 4. So everything from here and up is going to be ASFs. I heard some people say, the ASFs don't want to breed because the rats, and the mice don't want to breed because the rats, so they smell each other. The rats, I guess, they just don't care. ASF, mice, I'm gonna breed. That's how the rats feel. That's what's been my experience, and my other experience too. Like my ASFs, they breed. When I had them in the other bin, they was breeding. The babies were getting out, because it was like they was going good. They kept getting out, and even like I said, they'll chew through, so they'll walk on top. And the other ASFs, they're territorial, and just rats period as well. They'll walk on top and they'll get bit, and they was getting infections in their feet. So I had to euthanize them and put them down. I'm gonna show you the good and bad. Today is a cleaning day, and which I might even clean tomorrow. Kind of late right here. It's about 9 o'clock now, so I might even clean tomorrow. But it's not a bad thing. Like I said, it's been about a week, so it's not even a bad thing. Like, oh, he's neglected, he's lazy. It's not even that. I am tired. I've been doing it a lot, so it's not about being lazy. But at the same time, too, once you look through some of these bins, I'm gonna clean like about 2 of them, because I found a dead ASF and a dead rat, and one of the bins. So I will clean those 2 tonight. But the rest of them, though, I'll let them go. They can go to tomorrow. You'll see, like, it's not really a mess. Like, well, why did you clean it? It's not really, compared to what I've seen in, it's not really junky, it's not really nasty or dirty, so you can probably go another 3 days. But I like to clean at least every 7 days, and I really try to keep a schedule every 5 days, so no matter which day it is, a Monday, a Tuesday, or Wednesday, Friday, whatever. I like to clean it like every 5 days. So like literally, if I clean today, so it'll be, what's today? Monday, so it'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I'll clean on a Saturday. So now with this rack here, with this ARS rack, it's my SF breeder rack and my mouse breeder rack. I have no mice at the present moment, so it's my ASF rack at the moment, breeder rack, and my rat maternity rack. So a mom, you know, I put mom have babies, I put her in one of these racks here. I mean, I put her in one of these bins, totally by herself, and just her and the babies, no matter what size the babies are. I try to pull the moms from these breeding tubs here. So I'll see the mom, she got a good swell going on her, you know, like the term is softball size belly, tennis ball size belly. I'll see that, or, you know, just even see them even a week before that, and I'll take them out of here, and I'll put them over here into the maternity rack. So, oh yeah, before we even get started, I want to show you guys some of the things that we use here. So I kept these bags. They'll say, oh, he's a hoarder or he's a junkie. I kept these bags specifically for this video. So this is how I do mine. It's some Tractor Supply Company, natural pine, you know, the pine pellets. So I'll do like a decent layer of pine pellets. Then after this here, I'll put a layer of this on top. Also comes from Tractor Supply Company, so you can get it from any Tractor Supply Company that may be local to you. These just the flakes. Get the white bag. I just got the white bag. I see a lot of people using this. When I first started, it started roughly maybe a year ago. I want to say maybe a year at most, maybe a year and a half ago. I bought this rack from a young lady. She gave me some racks. I mean, she gave me some rats as well with the rack. She gave me the whole assembly. I think I paid like 165 bucks, honestly, for the rack plus rats. So I'll show you guys a couple of things right here. And I also got them numbered. So why I started from like 1, and then went to 4, then came down to 5, then went to 8, and then 9, and so on and so forth. I don't know why I did it. I just did it that way because in fact the whole room was designed a different way. I had to. The reason why I didn't show the build of this, I did it all by myself. It took a while, guys. I went through hell and high water. I started building this rack, and as I started to assemble it, you know, put the hard wire on, I got sick. Oh my God, I caught the flu. So I had 4 more of these 6-tier racks, or no, 3 more. Another one had like 4 levels on it, and I broke everything down. So I had just the tops. I had just the tops of these right here. So I took just this top off. It had the top here on there. Took that off, and I had to set them on top of the bins, on top of these bins here, and I had them sitting here. And a lot of my rats died. Like, you know, I was just dog sick. I couldn't get out of bed, couldn't do anything. So this rack only has 2. I like to do a ratio. Now I do a ratio of like 1 to 6. It was 1 to 3 when I was letting the moms birth in here and everything, but I do like a 1 to 6 now. So obviously, like, it's only 2 rats, male and female, and that's because I pulled the pregnant, and she's getting pregnant. See, I'm definitely pulling her. I'm gonna pull her because she's gonna go at any time. You know, when I do them, pick them up like that too, and mess them like that, next thing you know, they have the babies. So that'd be kind of funny. And then like all the spaces I've utilized, this whole section down here is not utilized. These 2 here are not utilized, and that's because I got my the maternity racks numbered as well, so I know which mom came from where, and I can kind of send her back to the same place, especially if I like what the male and the female have produced. So I'll definitely, that's why I like to keep track of that way. But once I pull the babies, I don't necessarily do that. You want to swing around here real fast? So it's just like a rack of some of the babies right here. Some girl out males that I want to keep. Some girl out females. Like, she's really nice too. Like that color. Or no, in fact, he's really nice because the female's on top. I like to keep my males on bottom and the females on top. And they act like they so scary. Get over here. I like the dark ones too. I like the lighter ones too. So it's just really the same thing. And guys too, do not get nervous, and do not throw your bins away if you see some chew-throughs. They like to chew through a lot. I got real pissed off, and these were sitting in the basement waiting to be thrown away for a while. And I was like, you know what? I need more because I had so many rats. I said I need more. And then once you have so many, then like once it's just you cleaning these here yourself, you're like, oh my goodness, what the hell? Like, what am I gonna do? So I had to go back to these racks and actually end up fixing them.